Hi, ho everyone, my name is Mr. Fruit, and welcome back to Bazaar, and it's everybody's favorite day. It's patch day. And typically I kind of run through just some of it, but I figure for you YouTube frogs, or maybe people who just don't play the Bazaar as much or read patch notes, and also for posterity's sake, because in a week from now, a couple days from now, in months from now, God only knows where we'll be, what the items will be, or whatever. So we could start with the patch notes. And there's a decent bit today. It's nothing. Well, our boy Dooley, we're going to be checking out because maybe redemption for our boy Dooley, but I don't know. Interestingly, all heroes' starting health has been increased by 50. And I think that is a part of a bigger system they're trying to tackle, which I'll get to later, but from what I surmise, is trying to slow the game down a little bit. We'll see if that ends up working. So everybody starts at 50 more health. Mac items, Adrenal Converter got nerfed. It only hastes for 1 second instead of 2. Barbed Claws, the new Mac item that gets multicast for everybody who's poisoned. Cooldown was reduced by a second. Basilisk Fang got relic type. They fixed an exploit where infused bracer was working from the stash. So in your stash, it was giving all your weapons poison every time you poison yourself, which obviously was not cash money. Peace Rot, has been hit. A second slower across the board. And you no longer get a chunk of lead. Instead, you get 2, 4, 6, or 8 gold. So it's nice because it still makes Peace Rot usable, because in its previous state, before they added the chunk of, you just couldn't run it. You destroyed your economy. So at least you get money back. However, you don't print chunks of lead, which you could turn to chunks of gold, which will give you more money, and means you don't have an infinite, because I think I did it in one of my videos, but Peace Rot with our distillery can generate an infinite amount of things for Peace Rot to eat. You won't be able to do that anymore. So I'll be interested to see. Maybe also hitting the cooldown will be a little too much. Maybe they could have kept it the same and then explored this change, but we'll see. Now, Vial Launcher Enjoyers were up, baby. Recycling Bin went from 246 regen to 369, and the Vial Launcher itself. Now, I think it deals the same amount, but now it gains more damage at, I think, Gold and Diamond. So that's back on the menu, boys. Staff of the Moose only shows up at Gold now, and is a little bit nerfed. Shard of Obsidian got cooldown increased by 1 second. Test Subject Alpha was the big goop Jabba the Hutt poison dude from the new set. I tried to make him work sometimes. Every time it felt like I was throwing. So they reduced his cooldown by 1 second at each rank, and increased how much it poisons at Gold and Diamond. So we'll see if that helps. I don't know. Vanessa items, not too much. Yo, Pesky Pete. Never used him before. Might still not, but change from for each adjacent and if you're like, what the fudge is this thing? Exactly. It's the parrot that has like 4 burn, and it was for each adjacent friend or property get +4 burn. Starts at Gold. Garbage, right? Well, now instead of getting +4 burn, it gets a multicast. So it can have triple multicast. Maybe that could be fun for Tortuga or something. I don't know. Mr. Richardson got the aquatic type. Love that for him. Water Wheel got some cooldown buffs. Pig items. Yo, Atlas Stone Enjoyers. None of you. I tried to be, okay? I'll be honest. I even made a video. I've tried on my own. Here's the thing. You can now find it. It used to only be a diamond item. You can now find it at bronze. And now the cooldown decreases. So at diamond, it's still 6 seconds. But at bronze, it's all the way up to 9. I don't know if this is going to change much. Maybe people will find some interesting ways, because the one thing here is you can at least find it earlier. Like, you couldn't count on making an Atlas Stone build, because you're like, I can only find it at diamond. God only knows. So maybe You can form a board around it and see, but like at bronze, 9 seconds to double its damage, and then 18 seconds to hit again with it. Not terrible, but I think the main thing is you'll be able to find it earlier. And honestly, I think that like Vanessa probably gains the most from this. If you find a pig shop, now there's a better chance of finding an Atlas Stone. And I feel like she could do a lot more than Atlas Stone, like 1 weapon or something. Beehive, some of its enchanteds were changed, and now it gives a little bit more damage when you buy a property. Don't know. Yo, the drum, Jabalian drum. All I'm gonna say is I don't know if it's in recording. I know it was on stream. Okay, for the record, I literally said if I were to change Jabalian drum, I'd go from 5, 10, 15 damage to 3, 6, 9. Where's the kickback? I know you guys clearly take patch notes and changes from me. You're welcome. We'll see how much that changes. It's better than it was originally, worse than it was before, but I still think pretty good, and incentivizes for drum to really be good to get to those higher levels. So we'll see. Giant Ice Club, 2 second shorter cooldown, but now only freezes charges 2 seconds instead of 3. So effectively, before you needed 4 charges to fully activate it, now you need 5. Showcase was nerfed a little bit on scaling. I think it's silver and gold. No, I think across the board, like 5 each. Diamond remains the same. Pallady increased by 1 second across the board. Same with Ring King Gauntlets. Snowmobile, the meme, perhaps turn into the dream. Would have probably one of the worst items in the game until now. Cooldown is shorter, I think. Now it reduces at higher ranks. And it went from when you haste this item or freeze, charge 2 seconds, to when you haste or freeze. So it just seems like another Jabalian drum angle, but now unironically usable? Maybe? I don't know. But now for the exciting stuff, okay? My boy, Dooley, got a couple item passes. More importantly, too, it seems like some items that he can actually build around. Exciting, right? Let's hope. Starting off with the cores. Not all of them got changed. Ignition core went from plus 246 burn to 248. In fact, across all these cores, they're unchanged except for diamond. Diamond core now, diamond burn gives plus 2. Diamond weapon gives plus 20 from what it had, I think. And same with armored core, plus 20 from what it had. So makes diamond cores actually probably worth, at least for those. I mean, that's a pretty big bump. And hopefully helps something like weapon and armor, where at the stage of the game where you have them diamond, their normal scaling usually doesn't cut it. We'll see. Brick Buddy, cooldown decreased by 1 second. I'm excited. Cybersecurity got a cooldown reduction on upgrade. It used to be 10 across the board. I've never really done cybersecurity, but maybe now. Hacksaw. Oh, you know I like this one. Gamba Destruction. It used to just be at this when the first time you use this item, destroy a small item. It's now the first time you use this, destroy a smaller medium item. So hitting a medium would be really good, and makes it usable against boards that obviously don't have any smalls. And now has, when you destroy an item during combat, double this item's damage for the fight. So it'll double its own damage. I'm curious. The only other destruction Dooley has are the dinosaurs. I hesitate to think there's a board where you can really run these together. I don't know. But if you could, Hacksaw could get up there. That could be interesting. Kinetic Cannon actually seems usable now. I think it got a second cooldown decrease at each rank or something. It used to be when you use a small item, grant like get 20 damage or whatever, and then as it leveled up. It's now when you use a small item, charge your core 1 second, and this gains damage. Very interesting. Because the biggest problem with Dooley is most of his large items aren't good enough, because you would rather instead of one large, have like 3 smalls to activate your core. Because everything usually revolves around core combos. But if you put a large, suddenly that'll... So I think this is an interesting idea where a large item, you're not punished as much if you want to use the core. So this might be too crazy. I don't know. Wouldn't that be fun? Until it's too OP and then I see it everywhere. Nitrogen hammer now starts at silver instead of gold. It only freezes 1 item for 1 second. And now 50, plus 100, or plus 200 every time you freeze. I'm a fan. I could like never get nitrogen hammer to work because again, you kind of needed freeze stuff first. And then finding nitrogen hammer later when it would show up would be like impossible, I swear to God. So now you can find it at silver and maybe build around it sooner. Another build defining item, believe it or not, plasma rifle. Cooldown was increased to 10 seconds. I think it was 8 before. But it's now when you burn, it gains damage, which I think it was before. But you charge the plasma rifle 1 second. Ooh, very interesting. Very interesting. I don't know if that'll matter. Well, I think it makes it more usable. Will it be like end all be all? I have no idea. Railgun. I think now gets a second. It was 12 across the board. Now it's 12, 11, 10. Wallace got a second cooldown reduction. Bug fix. Importantly, Mountain Pass only spawns on day 4 to 7. Barkeep is getting more and more elusive, man. Shout out to my boy. Study no longer spawns on day 3, which just gives 1 XP. This is big. So here's a couple of those things when I mention 50 extra base health. I think this goes along with the idea they're going for. Tiny Furry Monster, the XP options you would get before, instead give a choice of 2 skills, which pretty good. But now, guaranteed you cannot, as far as I'm aware, cannot hit day level 3 at the end of day 2. It's literally impossible. There's not enough XP sources, which is a big deal. And also nerfs Dooley a little bit on that day. Poor guy. This is big for Gamba enjoyers like myself. Random starting Radiant or Enchanted items no longer grant Radiant, baby. So that one guy who had to go Radiant Narwhal, fear not. No longer. Thank God. A Hexa was temporarily turned off, Sag. And then, okay, now see, this is the other big change, all right? And everybody strap on in, okay? Monster rewards changed. Bronze monsters, 2 gold, 2 XP, which I believe is what it is right now. Silver monsters, 3 gold, 2 XP, which I believe it is right now. Gold monsters, 4 gold, 2 XP. Gold used to give 3. Diamond, 5 gold, 3 XP. It used to give 4. And importantly, legendary, 6 gold, 3 XP. It used to give 5. So 1 XP loss at gold, 1 XP loss at diamond, 2 XP loss at legendary. So XP is even more primo. I feel like Dockkeeper's pogging out of his mind right now. Great value there. But I think this all goes with trying to make games last a little longer. In theory. You level a little slower. Breakpoints are going to be harder to hit. Everyone starts with a little more health. So hopefully, it's not just everything activated as fast as possible and game's over. We'll see. Well, I have to see. Did they change the weekly thing? It's the flower bot. I have so many of these. But okay, I'll buy it. I'm a sucker. Is this the redeeming arc for our boy? So you're telling me to expect 2-hour pig runs? Not much has changed, huh? But it'll be interesting because I am definitely in favor of slowing some stuff down. Because, oh, and hey, look at our little new thing. Yeah, I just paid 3,000 gems for that. What up? You mad? You mad, bro? That's an old meme. I keep forgetting to change this back. I'm a fan of, yeah, slowing things down because I swear it's around like day 6 or 7 there's like a switch. And it's suddenly like coin flips, and you just find people high rolling. And I mean, I feel like the game will always kind of be this, but I feel like especially since 1.0 or whatever, it has really been go as fast as possible. That's the build. Just whatever goes first most of the time. So hopefully this allows space for some slower items. That would be fun. And to inaugurate our boy in on this brand new patch, hopefully our boy will be eating. Golden income, look, I think on almost every hero, this is the safest bet. The safest and most reliable. A couple people like some gold tier skills. But now that I can't get Radiant, does Dooley have many build-defining enchanted items that we could find at bronze? No. But we don't care about that. Because I want to go enchanted items, knowing that I can't get Radiant anymore. And pray we don't find Virus, because I'm like a moth to a flame, man. I can't not take it. Give me an enchanted item. Okay, we got Shielded Power Sander, which just gives us some shield. Deadly Bomb Squad with some crit. And the Fiery Uzi. Definitely leaning towards Fiery Uzi here. Yeah, we're going Fiery Uzi. Plus, that would mean a 2-second burn. We need to upgrade it to get more ammo. If we end up finding the launcher thing, though. Rocket launcher, whatever the fudge. Thermal launcher? I forget what it's called. Never, like, come on, I've never used ignition launcher. I've never used it. That's some fast burn for it to be pogging out of his mind. It just feels so weird. So, you still want to get a toy or friend or food for Tiny Furry Monster, but for 2 skills. I still think, or for a skill of 2 choices. I still think that's worth it. But yeah, so like, I'm just so used to automatically searching that out. Jungle Ruins 3 region is always solid. I can't lie. Candy Stash would give us a food, though, to hold on. Does this kill... Does this kill Viper? Interesting. Well, we have 50 more health now. This would do 66. So, no, I think I actually would lose. So maybe I wouldn't go Viper. If I get regen, I think we're fine. Or if I just go weapons. This really shouldn't be that difficult of a choice. I'm grabbing the regen. I'm grabbing regen. Call me crazy. And then I'm sure I'll get Tiny Furry Monster immediately and be punished, but so be it. We'll go for Fanged Inglet because Fang is a fast little weapon for the core. But the XP changes make it so usually you're at the same level as whoever you're facing, right? Yeah, it seems like less often, or especially earlier days, fights won't be as determined by who ended up hitting more XP events or whatever early. Which is easily what... Because, like, day 2, if you got to level 3, 99% of the time, you're like, all right, well, I win today. And 99% of the time, you would. Later in the days when more stuff... But, like, not only did they nerf the fights, they also reduced how often you see Mountain Pass, which also reduces how many extra PvE fights you could hit. So again, it all lends itself to slower, but I'm interested to see them win, because like a good breakpoint to shoot for was always level 10 by the end of day 8 to get your enchanted. I imagine that's gonna be real hard, if not almost impossible. Like it'd be a high roll to do that now, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. We're going to go to Kina because we didn't find Tiny Furry Monster. So, we can get the Green Wasp. There's a friend. And they're really trying to give me a bunch of burn stuff, huh? I mean, Bronze Fiery Uzi isn't like killing it for us. Welding Helmet, Welding Torch together aren't bad. I'll grab the Welding Helmet. Well, Is this just our best? You know what? Yeah, I'm not going to reroll. I'm not going to waste the money. We did not get Tiny Furry Monster. I wanted to see the XP, but whatever. I will get the Cinders. Because I'm probably going to give Uzi... Oh. Probably going to give Uzi... +1 burn. I mean, hey, to their credit, today, for the first time, I think, they did patch, but the servers didn't go down. They did it live, I guess. I don't know. But they did say to expect some instability, so... Oh! Oh, okay, we're back. Yeah, I want to give Cinders to the Uzi. Although, no guarantee. I mean, I'm not going to be using it today. So if I'm not going to... Might as well just not put it on the board. Green Wasp. So the thing is, Welding Torch gets half cooldown if we have a shield. And Welding Helmet gives us a shield. There's a good chance they break it, though. And if so, we don't stack burn at all. In which case, Green Wasp. The Poison Tick could be the difference maker. But then everything else does so little. So we're just going to run it. If it's... Funnily enough, I think... The HP changes too make it a little harder for just like weapon spam Vanessa early. Especially day one to get a win. Although if those are Shark Claws, it's not. But we are not going to be keeping up a shield. So, unfortunate. But I think my 3 regen will win us this game. Doesn't have any crit, right? Oh, but Heavy Calico will be critting for 60 guaranteed every turn. I'm not sure about Vanessa one. But I think we're fine. I think. Ah! Ooh, don't let that Calico go off. Yes! My man. Go on, Dooley. What's the new Dooley meta? I don't know. That's what we're going to find out. But there seems to be quite a few options to actually build around now. Well, in theory. We'll see. +20 shield right now on Helmet. Pretty insane. And makes it easier to keep it up for Torch. Us older men can have a problem with that. Edge Strength, I mean, it's not bad. And it gives Uzi more damage. Probably just that, right? Sure. The shield made sense, which is why I clicked Strength. Okay, here we go. Tiny Furry Monster. Gone are the days of XP. But hey, give me some sick skills, bruh. I mean, a silver? Sheesh, Leftmo's item is +4 burn. Okay. Thank you, Tiny Furry Monster. And we could get 3 more XP. Or regen. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Especially considering we will not be hitting level 3. And now Warrior. Well, I don't have to feel so bad about not fighting Warrior. I guess we do have 50 more HP against Warrior. But I'm undecided on whether or not. I feel like I should give the burn to the Welding Helmet because you'll run out of ammo. I'm going to give you the Cinders, though. So, I mean, it'll be tough to keep this cooldown low. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we beat the Warrior. And if XP is now as... Well, oh, wait. Oh, yeah. See, I'm so used to... I'm like, I gotta go Warrior for 3 XP. He doesn't even give 3 anymore. You know that meme of like the guy like breaking the chains, like his shackles? I'm the free of Warrior. He no longer lives rent-free in my head. Screw you, man. When am I ever going to want to fight you now? Probably never. An easy answer. I'm free. But yeah, I mean, from the board right now, it would look like Burn Core. And then we could try that newly buffed weapon. Otherwise, we'll see. I mean, the core itself also gives more burn at diamond. And we got Gear Nola, my favorite inedible food. We can upgrade a bronze tribe. Oh, really? We could go shopping at Ayla's. Or I could just get that Uzi upgrade, which would give 2 more ammo. Which stacks burn that much faster right now. Really? I think this would have gained like 4 burn. And this would have gained like 10 shield and 2 burn, which might have been better. But guess what? I didn't do it. Plus, I'm going to find the upgrades here, so that's why I didn't care. You would imagine. Micro Dave would be great. Minus the fact that I don't have that many small items. Which is to say, not that great. Maybe we level up that instead of welding torch. I'll buy a sussy buck. Same with the Aegis. It's a burn item. And we got some crypto. So I guess I'm kind of really hoping we get ignition core. 80% chance. We never miss those, right? Right? Of course not. Well, at this point, Aegis is just a little bit more burn. We just need to stack, brother. All about the stack. Come on now. Now, if he's level 3, he must be cheating. I actually don't even know how you hit 3 anymore. Because, well, I guess if you did... If study shows up day 1 or 2, that's actually the one way.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
I don't know. All right, but also get pooped on anyway, so. And now for our core choices. Come on. Don't do me like this. Oh, thank you. I was fully prepared for them to do me like that. Yeah, I think we go ignition core. Right? It's newly buffed. It's actually, funnily enough, been pretty bad. It's usually pretty good early days and then just falls off a cliff. We'll see if that's the case still. But no. It would never. We could re-roll this Uzi, but I'm fine with it as is. I don't really want to re-roll. And I guess I could re-roll Micro Dave, but I mean, I don't hate that either. We could re-roll the core. Imagine. I could sell some bronze items here. Bet. Get +1 gold. Yo. Babe, wake up. It's buffed Brick Buddy. Got me bricked up. But I don't have friend core. Sell that. Sell that. Yeah, I guess we're selling that. And we're holding on to this. And same with Wallace. Look at you getting a second shorter. Both of you getting a second shorter cooldown. Small and large items. Yeah, sure. And well, I'm not too sure about that. What do we want to buff? I mean, the ignition core buffs itself too. It gives itself an items to the right +2 burn whenever it goes off. Holding torch is going off fast if we get shield. But I feel like we need to buff something. And Uzi just runs out of ammo, so sure. Street Gamer's ability got nerfed a little bit. It now only has so many uses, which is totally fair. And after right, typically I'm always clicking you. Actually, I still am. You're not 3 XP, but you still have rigged, which still makes you quite appealing, quite saucy. Very saucy. Alright, so see, this is when we gotta live it up, the ignition core, enjoy it, while we ideally aren't getting outscaled. And a big part of that is the new healing changes they'd introduced. Just clears burn way too fast. Boom, 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 boom. Oh! And see, that's why we still go to Etherite, baby. Because she never lets us down. Minus all the time she lets me down. And you know I'm still buying me some chocolate bar. Give me them gold tier chocolates. That's incredible. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, and now I think we go Ayla because we can find that new weapon. A random skill wouldn't be bad, but show me new... I mean, the railgun is better in the sense that at higher upgrades it has less cooldown. How much tech do we have? Your tech? Your tech. That's it. Arc Blaster might not be the play, but this reroll will be. Show it to me. The one time I wanted to see that stupid thing. Okay, but missiles is not bad. In terms of activating the core. Is Microdave that we just aren't using that many small items still? But I don't really want to sell them. I don't really want to sell the Fang. Okay, wait. Because I'm trying to think if I level up and I put missiles in, less likely I'm going to use Microdave. But even... Screw it, I'm selling Microdave. Give me the missiles.
Come back and tell me.
For 1 XP. Am I crazy? Now, hold on. It was always 8 XP, right? Like, I'm not crazy? Why do I think it was 9 XP? Am I crazy? You think I'd remember. But I can't. It just seems like I'm closer to leveling on some of these than I think I would have been. But maybe not. I don't know. Still, looks like study is going to be like an auto pick every time now. Because that would be the difference of levels. Boom, 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 boom. Remember, I heard you like aquatic items. There do be a lot of shielding, which is, and healing, and that's a lot of poison. Do we break through it? I think so. Break through the stronghold. Yo, which, speaking of which, I don't know why that just was thinking in the terms of those.
Less blunder, more plunder.
Droid dudes. You know, at the start of Phantom Menace, when they're in the ship, Obi-Wan and... God, I can't think of their names. Looked like little gecko dudes. Anyway. Right, Andor's sick, dude. I just... finally catching up on Season 2. Cinema. It's like, okay, so you guys can make good Star Wars stuff. But then the question is, why aren't you doing this more often? But what do I know, man? If we're going to upgrade a bronze tier item, Aegis goes down to 6 seconds. Which makes that pretty good. This would give us more shield. I mean, I guess that would technically too, but I don't know. Neomordians? I don't know. Not Roger. But the ones that's like, the Jedi have escaped. You know? You know what I'm talking about? When I'm talking, I meant like the separatists leading dudes or whatever the fudge. I just associate them with that scene with the droidicas, but whatever, it's not. We could get burn, I guess, but let's just upgrade something. Let's upgrade the Aegis. Why not? Goes down to 6 seconds, right? Yeah. Newt Gunroy. Ah, there we go. That sounds right. Yep. That sounds right. Sylvia, come on, show me that weapon. Nope. Oh, but I will take an Uzi. I will take an Uzi. This would burn. Are we hasting or slowing? Not yet. Rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. What do we think about you? I mean, if we can get you off, that's... You know what I mean. If we can activate you. There we go. Getting buffed would go pretty crazy. Crazier than welding torch. Plus, I'd have to sell... I mean, I need 8. I don't know how I'd do that without selling too much stuff. So... I'll just grab the red firefly.
That piece has
Maybe we
some
find some ways to slow her haste later. You would. So this is the one problem about enchanted item. Yeah, you don't get that income, so your boy be poor. Like really poor. If this haste item is just like a bronze brokey, I'm gonna be really upset. Okay, what about a silver... What's the opposite of brokey, but starts with an S? Savant? No. It doesn't matter. Now we get silver friends, so... We've got friends in all the right places. Okay, now see, Flame Juggler suddenly a little more... Because this, bro, would give us 3 XP. And guess what? If we can beat him, that's level 5 at the end of the day. But do we beat him? We have no healing. We do have some shielding. But enough? But I kind of really want to gambit this. Am I gonna... On a scale of 1 to regret, what are we thinking? I mean, he starts you with... You start at like, what, 40 burn? I only shield... So I only stop the burn stacks... I only have the burn stacks every 4 seconds and 6. I think I'd die. If we had any sort of scaling shield or healing. But see, now I'm just so upset because now we missed level 5. And it's like, what was it all for? You guys got to talk me off the ledge here because I'm like, I'm about to click this. And everything will be so much worse if it goes poorly. I'm finna jump. Because now, like, you start to be like, oh man, we lost one. That sucks. But now, it's like, well, where am I gonna get that XP made up from? Okay, you guys are encouraging me to to jump off the bridge. What's that about? You do not outburn this man. I think you'd have quite a few regrets if you take him. Yeah, you guys are not a good influence. He's like, do it, no balls. I blame chat. Oh my god, no. Oh, please don't. Surely we're fine, right, guys? My 6 regen, maybe. Ooh, wait. Wait, where did that... Oh, fudge! Ah, suck! I forgot about his skill. It was looking good for a sec. Oh, suck, man. This is what... I was like, wait, since when does lighter burn for 21? Oh. Well, there you go, Chad. Okay. Bad influence. And now my boy Dooley is hurting even more. Give me the new weapon. Fudge!
I want what's right for you.
Suck.
Just toss that on my back.
I can't even afford a reroll. Oh, this is a little cooked. A little cooked. Okay, but we make it up with Mountain Pass. We actually... Okay. Now, see, had we taken the other fight, we would have hit level 5. So, not great. It's not great, but it's okay. This Mountain Pass, it does make up for it a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yarg. I don't know what I want from you. What? Okay, plus 2 max ammo. I kind of needed you to give me an item so I could sell it because I'm a brokey. Okay? But whatever. That is That's 2 more ammo on Uzi. Screw it. It'll take this boy 24 seconds. The fight's over by then, so yeah, bet. Bet, brother. Now, if this guy's level 5... I didn't look, actually. What level is he? He's not! Okay, okay, okay. Oh, that's a lot of healing. It's just a matter of how fast is he cleansing the burn, but I want to say we win. Oh, do I want to say we win? Oh, brother, do I... That was impressive. Oh, wait. Ah, my food's here. That's incredible. I did get sweet tea. Now, I should preface, this exact sweet tea from Jason's Telly, lifesaver post-surgery last year. Couldn't drink much, and I don't know, this sweet tea was hitting. But I should put a caveat, okay? It's pretty, it's sweet.
I can help you, but you have to trust me.
Some of the sweetest I've found around me, but there is not nearly enough diabetes in this. Like, my family in Georgia would say, why did you bring us unsweetened tea? And I'd be like, my fault. You're right. Because I swear to God, sweet tea is sweet tea, okay? It's half sugar, half tea. Sometimes probably more sugar than tea, like the constitution of it, okay? But this is the closest I can get, so. Yeah, and I'm talking southern sweet, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's... You know what I'm talking about. And it is crack, man. Like, no wonder everyone has issues down there with diabetes, because it's true, man. Oh, and the food. Oh, and my Mimi's cooking. Oh. Oh. Yo, anybody know the Rusty Pig? Little barbecue joint down there? Oh. Better than any barbecue I can get here, and it's like average there, man. But holy. Anyway, when you use a weapon, your shield items. What am I doing? Right, skills. I gotta try food. It'll do it too. I'm not slowing. I'm not really doing any of these, and I don't have a lot of money to reroll. And yet, I'm rerolling. Ooh, when you buy or upgrade this, upgrade the core. Don't mind if I do. Now it gives itself and other things to the right +4. Yeah, I'm talking like 10 cups of sugar in a gallon. At least. At least. I thought I knew sweet tea until I had my girlfriend's grandma's sweet tea. I swear. That's what I'm saying. People who are like, oh, I know what he's talking about because you've had it. But if you think you know you've had sweet tea, but you have not gone to the South and had sweet tea, I do not think you know what sweet tea is. It is very sugary water, and it's great. It's delicious. We somehow got another red fire. There are so many small friends we could have gotten from any hero. And we doubled up. And I'm still kind of poor. I'm going to the docks, bro. That's how desperate. Yo, imagine lighter or goggles. There's nothing more disappointing. I saw this meme where it's like mysterious portal, and then every time it pops up with stealth shop, and that's exactly how I feel, man. Pops up way too often. I understand. I'm like, well, thanks for nothing. I got food for a while, and now I'm just complete. What? Am I crazy? When did? I don't know. Now I got distracted by somebody knowing where Rusty Pig is, but I thought they opened other ones too. But man, that's some good barbecue, brother. I'm tell you what, pulled pork sandwich. Oh my god, my god. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not spending money. I don't. Although, well, oh, I forgot. I could have found the weapon there. Fuck. All right, whatever. I'm just all over the place now, man. I'm thinking about pianos and food and kind of it. Scoville, brother, dare I say we outburn you? And perhaps dare I say, is that... Am I crazy? Is bro... I mean... 2 fireflies better than... welding torch. Well, not if we can... Well, not if we can keep a shield, but here's the thing. Are we going to be keeping much of a shield against that man? A very good question. We'll have it up every now and then. I don't know.
I'm not evil. This is
I think we
just
outburn.
how I look.
Trust. I mean, it gets a little dicey once pickled peppers goes off. Pickled piper picked up peppers. But oh yeah. Oh, they're not getting through our shield nearly fast. So, oh my god.
The infernal
Oh my
realm
god.
is horrible.
Get out of here.
Don't make me go back there.
Rusty pig stonks now after the stream. Yeah. Right. I don't have any food, but thanks for the skillet. More importantly, thanks for the extra XP, because that's hard to come by now. JJ, hit me up with that weapon that I can't think of its name. Oh, wait. Oh, welding torch upgrade decreases its cooldown. I totally knew. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. I mean, how often do I use that thing? Well, it's very clear now that not often. Do we grab coolant? I might, yeah. Well, I mean, I did. I will. I could. No, thank you. Yeah, I just realized we're 4-0. Let's go. Friends. What are we looking for friend-wise? We'd want some higher level. Like, we'd want burn buddy or whatever, but like at least gold. That's a lot. So Nufu instead is going to give me something too expensive that I'm going to waste all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that the newly buffed Diamond Ignition Core Day 5, brother? Hey, yo, Plasma Rifle. Is that the name? I think that's... You're right. Plasma Rifle. Right, I knew that. Yep, just checking. Watch, we're going to get it right here. Hamlet. Okay, but this is crazy. So Ignition Core went from +6 burn at Diamond to +8. So it gives itself and something to the right +8. I mean, come on, man. That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Is this the best board? I mean, if I can keep my shield up, yeah. Kind of a big if, though. I still think we're vibing. Because even though there's not that many things to the right, the fact that it scales itself now also just warrants getting the board to just go fast itself, regardless of whether it's buffing something or not. And I don't think you're going to heal enough with that money tree, brother, because we are cranking that burn. Awesome burn, baby burn. Okay. See, this is where Ignition Dooley thrives. Early game. We got to lock in those 7 wins and then pray for the rest, the other 3. Da, 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 da. Like, I'd love to be buying some chocolate bars, but can't buy chocolate bars when I have that. Ain't no money. Blue Beetle. Again, wouldn't it be a little more interesting to get friends from somebody else, you know? See what's out there? Branch out. Although, rich coming from me. Branching out and making friends. I'm just getting 5 gold. Because... Oh, okay. Well, maybe Plasma Rifle is a tool. I don't know. I've never looked at Plasma Rifle more than like 2 seconds before. So this is just new territory, you know? So why don't you show me... Okay. I ain't got 6 gold to reroll, brother. You think I'm made out of? All right, I should look, right? Plasma. You are medium weapon. That's it. Ah, okay. Well. So could have saved myself the trouble. Although duct tape would, but it's only 5. Again, we don't got it like that to just be throwing around some rerolls. And Lone Shark doesn't. I'm just so used to seeing gold and clicking because I'm like, well, more XP. But now there's some nuance, I guess. Like, well, now it's just more gold. Foreman, give us like crane or forklift. Still haven't really seen forklift too much, but who knows? Although I don't know if like Ignition Core were kind of one-dimensional. I'm just gonna go Lone Shark for the extra gold, and maybe ATM for the income. Yeah, ignition core. I mean, sure, we could just ditch the core and pivot. And if we hit something nutty, absolutely nutty, and that's the best case, sure. But right now, we're not looking at that. Especially since I got a diamond right now, bro. Ain't no way, brother. Yes, first 5 times using an item, haste a weapon. Caveat, they have to be aquatic. Oh. Why do they know I just love me some pearls. We could go to Ayla. There could be a plasma rifle, but what if there's already one in pearls? And enchanted. Imagine.
The dunes?
What if they're... Speaking of forklift. Restorative forklift. Let's go. If you have another tool, apparel, tech, weapon, or friend, this is 50 damage. So it could max out at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 350 damage. And when you use an adjacent item, charges 1 second. Done, but there's got to be like a forklift build out there somewhere, right? I mean, as much as I'd like to look, I mean, I could just click this button, brother, and some money. This could even build up some reroll. Come on. Now, hold up a minute. Shiny capacitor. Charge adjacent items 1 second, but multicast? Is this the first time I'm going to use capacitor? I mean, all it takes is shiny, brother. Well, we gotta slot you in somewhere now, right? Oh, come on now. Do I get rid of welding torch now? Maybe. Good shiny capacitor, the core, and then our missiles. That goes off a good bit. And then we could just either buff the Aegis or Firefly. Although, again, we don't necessarily... We could charge a tech item. Ooh. Wait, that's interesting. Light bulb charges the tech item to the right of it 1 second, which would be capacitor, which would charge that 2 seconds to charge capacitor. And again, I mean, the whole idea is just fast stuff for the core. Yeah, we can try it. Yeah. Meh. Haste, slow, and cooldown items. Or, well, a shield. I mean, we do want to win early, but Tox Clocks has got us, so I'm not worried about it. Tox Clocks... I'll say that a couple times. They don't have us. They do not. 4 gold to reroll. You're really out here busting my balls, but alright. Alright, you've disappointed me. Fudge. But we hit level 7. And we get to upgrade. It would have been nice. Have that plasma rifle now, huh? So what is... Does light bulb just decrease in cooldown? I think it does. It does. It would go down to 4 seconds. I don't know if, like, this... I could get a gold satcom, and that's a gold small friend. At the worst, that's some good econ. Could reduce that by 1 second, but I don't know. I like this dumb little thing I got going on here. Don't question it.
Temper, sharpen,
Trust. Trust. But... Alright, so yeah, I mean... Maybe it would be worth it just maybe throw the Aegis on there. Just one thing to get a little extra burn. You know? Just a little bit. Alright, let's do it.
You do see these tusks.
And that means what? Technically goes off at 5 seconds now. With big haste, and then boom, boom, charge into boom, charge. I don't know if I'm cooking here. I guess I have to look at item usage after. Well, also, he keeps freezing me, the boner. But not enough! The defense grid helped a good bit because it prevented a lot of burn for a little while there. Let's see here. Even getting frozen. 5 and 6. You know? Not bad. That's not bad now, isn't it? And then imagine we get a shiny light bulb. Beep, 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 beep. Now he's beginning to believe. I don't really rely on weapon damage, so temporary boost there isn't much. I don't really know what I'm hoping to find there, though. Oh, we got a mantis shrimp. Eventually, I gotta sell those. I think we get rid of welding torch. Although, watch me just find like golden weld. What would have been gold shiny enchanted welding torch?
Don't have scales. I can
We did find chrono barrier. Now, ooh, but see, I don't believe because I keep forgetting, plasma rifle is not tech. Not. If it was, that would have been very interesting. Because these wouldn't have longer cooldown either with my core. This wouldn't. We could punish everybody else's cooldowns. But that's not the case, so then I don't really know how we win. I really want to grab that. I'm really tempted to grab that. Kind of poor, though. I'm going to grab it. We don't have to put it in there yet. If we get diamond, it'll increase cooldowns by 2, and then at that point, you know, I'll make it work. I'll figure something out. Yo, watch me get gold chrono bearer here. Seashell. Yo, an aquatic for crashing waves, dude. That's Ursel. And we're not using mantis shrimp. I'm holding on to red firefly because maybe we find something cute. And then they sandwich between like a haste item and then they pop off. I don't know. Chili Charles no longer gives extra XP. We're not poisoning. Don't care. This could give some money bags. This just gives a little more gold. And then, well, freeze stuff. We're not really doing that. I guess Treasure Turtle has the skill we wouldn't mind. But if we got the hammock, we could always reroll that. Sure. Gamba. Reroll hammock for icy fire item. Bet. I don't make the rules. Not Bruce Wayne with a 40-month reset. Welcome back to House Room, my friends. Do it. Need to take my bet. Ooh, okay. Well, we didn't hit. But that's alright. Haste item. Mim. I'll take a free item. What is it? Ooh, little first aid. Little fella. Okay. And I do have a lot of random free stuff here. First Aiden could go on the board. Then we could put the wasp next to him. It's not a ton of... It's not a huge charge. Because I'm trying to think what large item do we want. And I don't think, at least for this burn build, there's any large item we want. So... Pearls is going to come in huge.
Need some work.
Huge. Maybe. Could reroll that for something. I don't know. This is an unofficial knee brace. You know? Only 100 health right now, which definitely matters less where we are. Is that really going to set us over, though? Come on, mister. Come on. What the fudge? We could get a third firefly. What are we doing here? A third radiant red firefly. I really need some haste and slows, I guess. I'm like, I need the yellow one. That's what I need. I mean, I kind of feel like I take that. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this freeze stuff before I haste myself. Or haste? Bait myself. Okay, whatever. I'm grabbing it. I mean, I don't know. This is... If nothing else, we have a little army of fireflies. Like 3 fireflies. They light up my board as I fall asleep. Orlin. I mean, we could... Yeah, just come on. Come on, Orlin. Give me... Ooh, for 9 and +4. Hey, less. Give me now, give me. Well, what do we do now? So this goes up every 4 seconds. Haste some on the board and charges this, so this essentially goes up every 5 seconds. So could be a little bit better than missiles. This goes twice every... So we lose 1 cast by a second, but we gain a 3-second haste on something. Screw it. Whatever. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. And then, well, 2 every 6 seconds or 1 every 4. I mean, it's not like this shield is insane. Plus, one of those now gets buffed by First Aiden, and I get to flex my fireflies against whoever I get to play. So, and then they get to they get to go, why the fudge is he using 3 fireflies? And he has he has no slows and all his haste are First Aid. Yeah. Check it, brother. Nice try, guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's all coming together. Now, see, this is the tough part, especially about the ignition core. Like, oh, he has bonk. That's not cool. How much is this given? Ooh, it's not great. It's not great, Captain. Is... What the fudge? It's not... Yeah, we're dead. What the sick... Bro hit bonk. And diamond silencer. Oh. Rip. Didn't even play the game. Also, 40% crit. It seemed like he was critting a bit more. But then he also had streamline weapon to scale. Like, what? We were undefeated. But yeah, it's like, how many things do I put on the right of this core? I don't know. And then I never have a great answer. I don't have any bronze. Oh, we got Old Salt Claw. Oh, that's... See ya. We could get a free friend. Although I have some money now. Let's go shopping. Kina. Ooh, Kina. No matter what I'm doing, I always like to see fiber optics. Oh. And Yellow Mantis, although it's only silver. So it only hastes 2 items. If it was gold, it would haste 3. And obviously, I'm thinking about, you know, my fireflies. Because if we take out 1, this gets charged 2 by this. This gets charged 2, and then 1 by that. And fiber optics, we could just honestly take out Aegis. Throw in Uzi. Or, well, Uzi would charge core an additional time. But see, so then it's at that point, okay, we have nothing scaling the... Or we have core not scaling anything else except for the core. So, like, is that good? I don't know. That's the tough part about Dooley, brother. I don't freaking know sometimes. Actually, most of the time. You know, I can be honest around you guys, right? Oh, really? Okay. Well, Black Spider, when an adjacent item burns, charge this, slows 2 items. Again, that would be 2 charges for my fireflies. Now I'm just firefly. So what am I doing? I'm just going to have a board of fireflies. Don't think that's going to win anything.
Use that for the good of all.
Okay, middle can give us plasma rifle. Any second now. I'm not upgrading welding torch or helmet. Okay. ideal. Just get rid of that. Okay, we get gold SATCOM. Sick, dude.
Bring it back.
Sick,
I
nasty.
want you to be happy.
When you gain burn haste items, well, I'm not burning myself currently. What is this board? Okay, so we go black spider. Wait, and then maybe we get rid of first aid. And then what we'd want. Or so like this. Would I rather get the slows on my opponent or the haste on my items? I mean, kind of the haste on my items, no? Well, he still gets... Well, I guess, actually... No, they both get you, because they're all sandwiched. Okay. And I wish we had the core, because shiny capacitor on the right side, and then fiber optics would go crazy, because that would charge the core to charge that. But the core doesn't charge... Or ignition core doesn't do anything with shiny capacitor. So... I think we take out light bulb and then we try fiber optics. And do I take out shiny capacitor? That's kind of this is good, right? Guys, right? I mean, if I'm not going to use it. Gold shiny this early, when would I ever use it? Just thinking because well, I could do this. Then we only get value out of one of the charges, but that means I could put yellow mantis here, which would charge off that way faster. Then black spider. But then this firefly is not getting charged. Although then, I guess well, no, I can't get value of that because then it would charge the firefly, not the capacitor. So first aid would be better. I don't know, let's try. This is a weird board, man. I don't know what the fudge, like... This is a strange one. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. The Infernal Frigate. Because I have a lot of burn stuff. Dr. Vortex. Give us a skill where we charge stuff. Internal Frigate. The other guy doesn't give us more XP now. So. Now, obviously my bugs are going to go crazy, right, guys? I wasn't as crazy as you'd think, but it was I mean, especially if we can upgrade, because then black spider, that's 3 instances, and if that's 4 instances of haste, which is almost like a full charge. And they're gonna give me pop snapper. Pop, lock, and drop it. Pearl again? Girl, you are spoiling me. What do you got? Can't afford that. Cooling fan would be pretty fast. And would give the core crit chance. Does it lose cooldown when it goes up? I can't remember. No, just crit chance. Reroll. Plus I can get that. Now, a vat of acid. I could sell my core and give it the core type. Freaking go. Reroll. I'm out of money. Gotta sell some stuff. Unless... Where do we fit Fireclaw now? Is it too slow? And to make the most out of Fireclaw, we'd probably want all of our burn stuff on the right of the core, because then the core would buff everything, buffing the fire claw a whole bunch. But then the core is going slow. Although, I guess I could, like, shiny capacitor the fire claw in the core. And it's only silver. Only 50%. But I kind of want to see if it's good or not. If this was gold, I'd instantly take it. Only 50%. Because let's see. If I had everything to the right, or at least, let's say, 2 fireflies. 8, 16, 24. So that's plus 12 burn to Fireclaw every time. That doesn't seem that good. For a slower core. Rerolling. This globe keeps trying to come back. I need something better, though. I gotta sell something. How much money do I need? Farewell, light bulb. Alright, what we need is right here. Has to be a meme, surely. 3D printer. Transform into 3 gold copies of the small non-legendary item to the left. It's not until 5 seconds into the fight. If at level 10, this would get fiery enchant. We could copy whatever we wanted to the left with fire enchant. And funnily enough, we could... What would happen if we did all capacity? But if we did it on the fiber optics, and this was diamond, that'd be, even with this glass, 7 seconds? I don't know. I'm going to get it. It's not going on the board right now.
The Cretaceous era?
But there's a lot of interesting applications. And we're going, but hey, see BazarCon, click BazarCon, and now we especially get the XP. In this economy? Yeah, look at this. Used to, the breakpoint was try to hit 10 at the end of day 8. Brother, that ain't happening. That is not happening. I'd like loot, but I need a little more money. I kind of need to hope we... loot. It's going to be cooldown. It was 2 region. Like the same thing, kind of. So do we fit? I don't think we can fit Chrono Barrier then. But it would be nice because it wouldn't slow down 3D printer. It would slow down their board. 3D printer would have time to copy something. And then I don't know what... I mean, what is 5 slots? Blues. And then, so there's 3 slots left. I don't think that's happened. Fairly well.
My dreams are too big for you, Steve.
Oh no, I gotta refill on sweet tea, brother. It's Square Pig. Oh, with that is a large shield. I don't think our burn's getting through all that, and he's burning for 66. And that spiky shield is going to hurt. Oh, we're about to get pooped on. By spiky shield alone. Can we burn enough that by the time he goes again, we win? Oh, we were so close. No. Come on. Ah.
Learn a lot from
We were half a second off. Just a little less shield somewhere. Oh. Well, we were 6-0. See? Okay. How are we already falling off? How did I hit... haven't I just lost since we got Diamond Core, pretty much? On, like, day 5? I guess we won day 5. And it's... What? Like, how are we... That was a lot of burn. We just kind of got countered. I mean, bro, I have way too many shields. It'd be like that. Yo, also... Oh, look at... 3D printer.
Master merchant, I can sell you things.
I can sell you things. Okay, we're not finding a plasma rifle or 3D printer now. If I kept all that free stuff, oh, I would have bought that nitrogen hammer and Pivoted so fast. I think we just kind of take the healthier, brother. Well, we don't have any weapons. Pharaoh's Khan would one-shot us. Wait, there's actually nothing good for us. I don't think we really want any of this. So... I forget what your Dan has. Maybe...
Let's have fun.
When you slow... Oh, I'm not doing that. First time you use a tool, I'm not... Okay, well... Yo, obsidian cargo shorts? Shielded salt? Actually, that would be fast for the core. It's kind of about it,
Not
but...
bad. Are you looking for a job?
Not bad. I'm gonna have to... Dooley's gonna have to get one. Come on, man. Goggles again! What? Okay. Healing enchant, not what we're looking for. We have to decide. Do we just send it on the 3D printer and pray? Or, you know, put it on the carry, the ignition core. I mean, what? He's burning 80 right now, right? And then every time, 160, 240. I mean, there's some defense. And if this is obsidian, I think we got to gamble the core.
Color? Mine is sad.
Gamble!
This object is a color in my painting.
Every time, dude. Every time. It's not even that. It's just like if I click the other option, it's just because I want to gamble for the rest. You know? So why do I hit it every time? I hit it every time. All an illusion. Illusion of choice. Every single time. Okay. 3D printer.
You are amusing. Thyself fight.
I can never find this when I have a shield build. Isn't that funny? 3D printer. Not even... Okay.
Was it too heavy?
Like antimatter chamber would have been cool. Forja.
Kev does good work.
Hold up.
Keeping each other sharp.
Hold on. Capacitor goes down to 5 seconds. We could get 3D printer, which would be 4 seconds, and then it would make diamond fiber optics. Does that help at all? I'm not sure. I really don't know. Otherwise, we just upgrade our fiber optics. Okay, hold on. Let's assume we're doing this, okay? We copy 3D printer. Ooh, or fiber optics. Ooh, wow. Okay, 2 4. So every time we use our leftmost item, we charge that into the right 7 seconds. Which would fully charge capacitor, but at that point, we'd be doing this to get this 2 seconds charge when we can just do that every time. In which case, yellow mantis next to this, because this would be burning a bunch, which would haste a bunch. I can't print Uzis to burn because it doesn't copy the enchant. 3D printer will copy the item but not the enchant. But if the 3D printer's enchanted, it'll copy the item and then give all the ones it copied its own enchantment. So that's the way it is. 3D printer does seem more fun, which is why I'm, you know, trying to think of what we do here. But then, like, again, I'm scared to haste Uzi because we just run out of ammo even faster. It does remove... We have 4 non-items not charging the core. But granted, every time this goes off, it fully charges the core. And upgrade you. So 4 seconds into the fight. Boom. We have 3 diamond fiber optics and 1 silver. Why not? Hopefully we win by the time Uzi runs out of ammo. Otherwise we're cooked. It's simple. Quite elementary, isn't it? There's a lot going on here. Okay, but ready? Uzi goes off. Boom, charge. Boom. Boom, boom. But are we winning? No, we're getting absolutely dumpstered. Okay.
There is always a price for knowledge. You have just paid it.
Yeah, so this is like the ignition core I'm used to. Like, we didn't get that 7th win early, and I don't know if we're getting any more. I mean, bro, just almost burned more than my diamond ignition core. That's getting, like, fully charged. All right. Okay, random enchantment for the 3D printer. Ready? Bet. Give me burn. Actually, I don't know what I want. Shiny? No. What would that even do? I don't know.
I show you but a glimpse of your
Wait.
potential.
Wait, it is. And then the... Okay, so what does capacitor... Or no, what does fiber optics... When you use your left hand, burn 2, which would be burn 6. But I think now copying Uzi is the play. Gotta be it, right? I could give core double burn, but we're going with this 3D printer meme. I believe. I believe. Oh, maybe you want to come my way. Oh, and, well, what skill upgrade am I looking for? Why can't I even... Okay. And alright. Actually, the only ones that do nothing. Any other one did something. Hattie! Gamble! Yo, give me... yeah, I always ask for a miracle. And every time you give me a gold skill. Alright. Literally, everything else except for gold is so much more interesting, but sure. First 5 times you use a core, you fight a slow an item. Sure, I guess. I guess. Okay. Like, well, if that wants to be next to something burn, Fiery Uzi should be burning a good bit. And we just do another Firefly next to this. But then that doesn't... And this... Because then it wouldn't... But we could do like this. Try that.
Clean.
Would love to upgrade that yellow mantis. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you something. And Fiery Uzis go! Are we winning yet, son?
Target is resisting.
If we did print the Uzis to the right of the core. The only problem is the core just goes slow. We need conflagration or whatever the fudge that thing's called, where like when you use an item with burn, give it more burn. Then we're okay. See, like that's when you're supposed to give me the burn vendor, but okay. Dooley skills. Oh, core has cooldown reduced by 15%, while I have burn double. Well, I can't guarantee burn. When you use the core, reduce an item's cooldown by 5%, but the thing is, I use that 8 times. That's 40%, but spread over 8 items, 9 items, and especially like Uzi, like 5% is nothing. So I think we just go overclocked. Oh, somebody burns us. At least down to 5.1. I mean, I'm thinking about shield just to maybe help with this next fight. I'd like 7. I'd like chests. Some more chests. Kuro could give marginal cooldown. I'm going with the shield. And we could get 2 more burn, but we're gonna find all the upgrades I've been looking for. It's actually not terrible.
I think that suits you beautifully.
All right, so I wouldn't exactly say I found everything I was looking for. That might be a bit of a stretch. How's it going, Trip? I guess I'll just dot.
Remember,
Can't find him in a shop at least.
small boxes.
I think we get rid of the ages at this point. I think I get rid of one of the fireflies. GPU is not bad here. Is it better than gold fiber optics? Maybe. Because it's another item to the left to charge, but also almost gives it permanent haste. Yeah, I think so. And is this gonna win? I don't know. So one way to find out. It's gonna be me. I mean, like, it wouldn't be capacitor, would it? Because it would turn into fiery capacitor, but it would be a 5-second capacitor that I'm assuming is like burn 3, burn 7. But I'm trying to think, so we have 4. The 2 in the middle get the most charge. They're at diamond, 5 seconds. But they have to wait another 5 seconds. But then charge. Like, it's not even close enough to infinite, is it? We probably get more uses. I mean, if the battle goes on longer, it would be better, but well, that's not currently the problem. And Uzi's, because the main issue is 4 seconds to print them and then another 5 seconds to use them. I think we just rock this. Screw it.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Okay, that's not looking great. That's a lot of shield. Multicasted shark. That should be fun. Maybe we burn fast enough, though. Yes, go, my core. Go. Everything hurts. Please. Yes! That's 7 wins, brother! Haha! Not today! Give me that. Now that I'm in Radiant, and rank doesn't matter at all, 7 wins these days, I call it good. Oh my head rush, sweet. 4 chestmen. Thanks. Pack her up. Now for a tuber, well, I mean, maybe you guys have higher expectations. This burnt me so bad last time. I'm clicking it again. Give me rig. Okay. Well, this gives +2 more burn. That's 20 bucks. What the? Ooh. Charcoal's 8 seconds. I'll get out of here. Ain't no way, brother. Yo, imagine we finally find plasma rifle.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All
Yo,
in
imagine.
moderation.
The only game I can't find that thing, man. Granted, I haven't been fishing in every store, but I wouldn't have had a problem before. I'm telling you. I swear to God. Okay, I want to try the capacitor, but if I did, I don't think I'd beat Awakened District, and I want to beat Awakened District. Even though they only give 3 XP now, bro, it's criminal. In fact, you know what? Pendulum might have been a better fish with that guy in the middle. I forget his name. Scavenger or whatever. The Fremen, something like that. Showtime said +25. Dude, huge. Thank you. Built your loot. Give me credit? I'm in. Okay. That on the old core. Bet. All right. Oh, see, this is the... I want to reroll shiny capacitor, but we could find plasma rifle. I think I'm fishing for plasma rifle. Come on, baby. What? What the shit? All right, on this reroll. Bro, where you at, man? You're in Pearl's dig site, aren't you? You saucy. Whoa, icy arc blast. I bet I'm not using enough tech. And then I could copy tech, but then I'm kind of trolling. And that's not worth it. Come on. No. Come on. I could get multicast, but I don't have a good enough friend for that. It's not worth taking up 2 slots for that. Next. Come on. Oh. I mean, Zorkid is interesting. It would just be a better Yellow Mantis. Because it would count for any burn, including all the Uzis. Shiny Dianosaur. Imagine that reroll to shiny plasma rifle. I think I gotta take the Zorkid though. It actually just makes our board better. Because there's no guarantee we're gonna win this next day. So see. Throw you in there. But then that kind of gives this permanent haste, so we don't need GPU. In which case we could go first Aiden. And that could haste anything. Bum, bum, bum. Or would I rather... If this was diamond fiber optics, that'd be easier. But it's not, so no. Alright, it is a not struggling pig. I'm terrified.
I should warn you.
Oh, crap.
Not like other Jabarians.
Please have mercy upon me. Oh, what the fudge? Uh-oh. That bonk's gonna go a little burr, isn't it? Can we build up enough burn, though? Okay, his thing is frozen. Wait, he trolled himself! Oh. Yo, your private hot springs boned you, bro. Thank you. You just gave my burn 3 seconds to do whatever it wanted to do. My man. My man. What a goat. What a homie. What a dude, what a guy. Andy, show me fiber optics. Okay. Do I even waste 8 gold? 2 more burn. I mean, we have the money. Maybe. Probably. Hopefully. Oh, right. Yeah. I forgot to move that. So, yeah, technically, he should have been next to Fire Uzi. Oh, I messed that up when I put in the GPU, actually, a while ago. Don't want you. Monster skills can go crit. Of course, it's with weapons, but monster skills? Nani?
Beasties are your teachers.
I mean, rigged upgrade is good, but that's not like... You know? So true, me. $8 gold to reroll. And then I'd have to hope it's gold at best. Wouldn't be able to afford diamond. I think I just gotta take rigged. Fuck. Could have found something cooler, but whatever. Juggler is not gonna do it for us. Void Golem. Now come on now. We all know that's a bait. I mean, Juggler would technically charge this a second faster, which would start things faster, so I guess technically no. It's not bad. It's just it gets 1 use and then it's useless. If we get the catalyst, I'll reroll the capacitor. Or we get Venom. Venom. And then we get upgrade whatever. Well. Now do I go diamond fiber optics? I mean, every left Uzi's 3 seconds for the core. Instead of the first Aiden, I think so. I think so. Now when we use leftmost item, charge rightmost 2 seconds, which will be the core. Alright, middle.
Welcome in.
Come on. It's never too late. Why are you giving me bronze pulse rifle? What do we wear it?
Hey, that's okay. It's been nice talking to you.
Temporary boost. 50 extra healing. That. It's gonna be the difference maker. Alright, find out. Do we win or lose? I'm not gonna explain my build. Because we're gonna win this one, and I'll explain it for our last day. Bet. Trust. That's a lot of regen. Oh, obsidian lighter. Yo, he's got new pesky Pete. Orange Julian gives 413 damage to his obsidian lighter. Uh-oh. Oh, but it doesn't matter, Lamo. Now, hold on a minute. Yeah, I understand. So, like, have we always been strong? Or, like what the fudge? Or, like, we were just fighting just real bad mat? I don't know. Okay, well, we're one away, so... And fiber optics in the rightmost slot does not mess it up because it's not considered an item to charge or whatever. Boom. Do. Like, see how when I hover fiber optics, it's highlighting the ignition core. It's showing the rightmost item. I put Zorkid, not Zorkid. If I put fiber optics to the left, it's still that. So I have it here because Zorkid needs to be by this burning. And I mean, I guess technically I could also have it here, but then do the same effect. So. All right. I mean, I don't even know if I use pulse rifle if I get it, but yeah, it's probably just worse at this. Oh, we got pesky Pete. Too slow. Yeah, sure, why not? It would be poetic to finally get it. Still didn't, though. Still didn't. I'll just have to take their word for it that it's buffed, because I wouldn't know. Give me extra health. Void Colossus, really? Oh, really? Now, hold on a minute. Hold up. There goes my fiber optics. No! Probably the best item it could have destroyed. Just about. Da-da-da-da-dun. Ya-da-da-da-dun-da-ba-dun-da-doo. And shield equal to enemies burn when your enemy uses an item burn. I don't know if we use that. Although, if it's to the right, it would increase. So it'd be like when your enemy uses an item burn. Well, currently it'd be burn 7, and then burn 15, and then burn 23. Diamond tier skills, come on.
I am eager to test your abilities and to improve them immeasurably.
Now, Grant, I do use one large item, which frees an item for 5 seconds. It could be the difference if it hits the key thing. First 6 times you use a non-weapon item each fight, charge a weapon. Not bad. I think I'm gonna just get initial chill and pray it hits what it needs to hit. And shrouded figure. You would have to give me 4 XP. You've never done that, let's be honest. But I could just get health. And you gave me 200, bare minimum. Classic. Yeah, hey, screw you too. Alright, Nufu, come on. Last shop. Here we go. What? Rerolling. Not bad. Not bad. First time you use a large item. Well, that's 3 seconds into the fight, so we probably wouldn't get much value out of it. Sell this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Okay. So yeah, I'm not going to use Void Shield. We'll give this 8 burn to boot. And to see if we can get 10 wins with our boy. Well, it's burn core. Yeah, I'll be honest. So, really the only difference between what this is doing today than it would have yesterday, patch-wise, is this is giving an additional 2 burn. Went from 6 to 8. We didn't end up finding plasma rifle. But we have the fiery Uzi, which, importantly, is a 2-second cooldown. Because then we have the fiery 3D printer. 4 seconds into the fight, it transforms itself into the left small item. So it turns into Uzi. But since it's also fiery, they're all diamond fiery Uzis. So then we have 4 fiery diamond, 4 fiery Uzis, which are all getting little damage bonus from strength, literally just. So that's 1 additional burn and then an additional 6 burn from chemical fire. So just stacking burn more, but also charging the core fast, and fiber optics is helping to do that. Every time this Uzi goes off, technically charges the core 3 seconds instead of 1. The black spider gets charged off adjacent burn usage. So when the red firefly burns, or the fiery Uzi that'll be here burns, charges this, it slows because this gets charged off slower haste. Zorkid gets charged every time we burn, so it doesn't have to be adjacent. So all those fiery Uzis also count. Hasting adjacent items 2 seconds, that counts as 2 haste to charge this. And it's going off enough that it's pretty much perma-hasting these. And then the restorative ignition core, like I said, gives itself an items to the right plus 8. But the trick and the problem with some of these too is like 9 times out of 10 you don't. Like you just want everything on the left anyway. But then heals equal to 10 times the items burn. That's really it. It's got some cooldown thanks to overclocked. Extra burn and poison. We slow a couple times first time we use it. We do have silver rigged, which is nice. So after we use Uzi, everything's hasted for 2 seconds. When fiery 3D printer goes off, it'll freeze an item for 5 seconds. And then like some ammo and fiery stuff. Pretty simple though. We'll see if it has what it takes. And we'll see if that freeze, maybe it's 1 weapon and it hits the 1 weapon. Because it's not radiant, right? Well, it's not. Is that like fiery tortuga? No. A slow trap. And our 3D printer immediately got frozen.
I paint my ship red, but I don't.
Probably the worst item it could have frozen. Interesting. All right. Because that just took away 3 slots. Otherwise, we would have had 3 Uzis going. So, we didn't even get to use the initial chill, funnily enough. Alright, well. Short-lived. Feels bad. I'll never forgive plasma rifle. But whatever. Left me out to dry, man. Left me out to dry. Best plasma rifle build ever.
If you enjoyed this video, I think you might enjoy this one. With that said, thank you very much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. I'll talk to you in the next one. Farewell.